If you're anything like me, you've probably got thousands of photos and videos sitting on your computer, phone, or scattered across devices. And you're thinking, right, it's time to back these up. So you plug in an external hard drive and hope for the best. But wait, how long do these drives even last? What format should it be? Can I just yank out the cable when I'm done? In this video, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about external hard drives for photo storage, how to use them properly, avoid common mistakes, and make sure your precious memories are stored safely for years to come. And stick with me to the end because I'll share a simple but game-changing tip that can save your entire photo collection from disaster. So it's worth sticking around for. Choosing the right drive. Not all external hard drives are created equal, and picking the right one depends on how much data you have, how often you're going to use it, and how long you want it to last. For most people, a 1 or 2 terabyte drive is a good place to start. That gives you enough space for tens of thousands of photos plus a bit of video. If you're dealing with a much larger archive or scanning prints in high resolution, consider stepping up to a 4 terabyte or more. When it comes to choosing brands, I've personally used Western Digital, Seagate, and Lacey. And while I don't endorse anyone in particular, I always go for reputable ones with good reviews. And here's something important. Choose a drive that connects easily to your computer. If you're using a newer Mac or PC, look for a USB-C compatible model. For older PCs, USB 3.0 is more than fast enough. Formatting your drive. When you get your new drive, it might not be ready to use right away, especially across devices. If you're a Mac user, you want to format your drive to APFS or Mac OS Extended Journaled. That gives you good compatibility with Time Machine and great speed. If you're on Windows, NTFS is the go-to. But if you want to be able to move files between a Mac and a PC, say for family sharing, go with exFAT. It works on both, though it's not quite as stable or secure as Mac or Windows specific options. Just keep in mind, formatting erases the drive, so only do this before you start transferring photos. Ejecting properly and why it matters. Now this might sound like one of those little things people ignore, but please always eject your drive properly before you unplug it. On a Mac, that means dragging it into the trash bin or right-clicking and choosing Eject. On Windows, click the Safely Remove Hardware icon in the system tray. Why does it matter? Because if your computer is still writing data to your drive when you yank it out, you could corrupt the files or worse, damage the whole drive. I've seen this happen to clients more than once, and trust me, it's not worth the risk. Take the 5 seconds to eject properly and save yourself a whole lot of stress and money. How long do external drives last? This is a big one, because people assume once it's backed up to a drive, it's safe forever. Unfortunately, this is not the case. The average lifespan of a spinning external hard drive is around 3 to 5 years, depending on how often you use it. If you're using a solid-state drive, you might get a bit longer, but nothing lasts forever. So if you backed up your photos to a hard drive 10 years ago and haven't touched it since, it's time to revisit that plan. Drives can fail, get dropped, or become incompatible with new systems. Now, if all this talk of formatting, backups, and hardware is making your head spin a little, I get it. That's exactly why I created my Photo Mess Success courses. They're designed to take you through your whole photo organizing journey, step by step. And yes, that includes setting up proper backups, using drives the right way, and building a system that actually works. So if you want to feel confident your photos are safe and sorted, head on over to photomesssuccess.co.uk to take a peek. I'd love to help you to go from photo mess to mastery, one step at a time. But enough about that, let's talk some best practice. Best practice tips for using external hard drives. Here's my golden rules for working with external hard drives when it comes to your photos. Don't store your only copy there. An external hard drive is a backup, not a single source of the truth. Make sure you have at least one other copy, either on your computer or in the cloud. Label everything clearly. Give your drives names like Family Archive 2023 or Photo Backup Drive A, and keep a small spreadsheet or note of what's stored where. Keep your drives cool and dry. Extreme heat, dampness, or being shoved in a desk drawer with tangled cables can shorten their life significantly. Check in with your drives regularly. I recommend plugging them in every 2 months just to make sure everything is working, and transfer any new photos if needed. Label with the purchase date. My top tip is to also label them with the date you bought them so you can keep track of how old they are. Bonus tip, double backup with rotating drives. Here's a tip I share with clients doing serious archiving. Use 2 external hard drives and rotate your backups. Once a month, back up your photos to both drives. Keep one at home and store the other off-site at a family member's house, a secure office, or even a fireproof safe. Why? Because if something happens to your home, theft, fire, flood, having that second copy elsewhere could be what saves your memories. You don't have to do this forever, but during big projects or major transfers, it's an excellent safety net. So is using an external hard drive for your photo storage a good idea? Absolutely, as long as you follow the best practices. They're fast, portable, and a great way to take control of your photo collection. But they're not perfect. They need care, maintenance, and a plan behind them. If you're ready to keep building on your photo organizing knowledge, then check out this video next on how to declutter your photo library without losing any precious memories. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and a share, and don't forget to subscribe for more photo organizing tips. Have fun rediscovering your memories. I'll see you in my next video.